Welcome to my channel, Inflightmuzik. My name is Ian, and today I'm going to show you the best budget lo-fi plugins that you could get your hands on. Starting with the budget ones. These are plugins that I just recently bought. This first one is on sale right now for 20 bucks, which makes it's something like 70 or 80% off. But I absolutely love the sound of this thing. I went ahead and made a preset out of it, and right off the bat you can hear there's this rainy street sound loop that's going on in the background, and you could change the gain of this. Right now I have it set at 20 point something, but you could turn it all the way down. You could not have it on at all. They have all these different presets right here for different backgrounds. So you have tape 2, they all sound really awesome. But I particularly like this this rainy street background. And then of course you have your wow and flutter, which are really popular with lo-fi right now, and that creates the different warble sounds that you hear within the tuning of your instrument. And then down here you have the big knob in the middle, which is the amount. It's basically a big wet dry knob. And then you have your filter, low cut, high cut, output knob, emphasis, which emphasizes the where your cutoff is, and then stereo, which is your stereo width. And then input, because this plugin actually has some saturation to it. And then you have your different presets right here. Not a lot of presets to choose from, but they all sound really, really good. Basically, this has all the important stuff that you need to make that vintage lo-fi sound. I would definitely compare this to RC-20. I think they're about the same price, but like I said, this is only 20 bucks right now. So this is something that I would definitely pick up. So let's go ahead and play the piano. I'll start with this off, and then I'll cut it on. That's pretty authentic in terms of that lo-fi sound. I guess I started off with this speaker pill preset and then just adjusted for my particular settings. But let's go through some of these other presets. You can hear this has no wow or flutter. Let's go to a new preset. This next plugin is pretty amazing. This is actually an emulation of the Kai S950. Now the thing about emulation plugins, I don't get emulation plugins to actually sound exactly like the hardware. I feel like that's something that can lead you to disappointment no matter how good the plugin is. What I focus on is what this exact sound is for what it is. I ignore what it's supposed to sound like. I just ask myself, does it sound good or not? And this plugin sounds freaking amazing. It's just 4 knobs. So you have your input gain. The more you input, the more saturation you're going to get. And then your audio bandwidth, which is directly related to this filter, and it's a low pass filter. And then your output level. So yeah, really simple, really easy to use. And this is something that I like, that I figured out that I really like using in tandem with the initial audio analog. So let me switch this to the Lo-Fi preset. And I'll do the same thing. I'll play it and then I'll cut these on. And then I'll show you what this sounds like without the RX-950. It just adds a little something that you can't quite achieve with the Analog Pro by itself. But let's try let's do a before and after the Analog Pro. And you'll notice that the Analog Pro really makes the bigger difference between the two. So I would say that the one that I can't do without is definitely the Analog Pro. The RX-950 is also 20 bucks. It's actually like $19. I think it's definitely worth the $19. Basically, if I were to just have the RX-950 by itself, I would definitely decrease this filter a lot more. So yeah, definitely those in tandem, a total of 40 bucks. I think that that combination beats out pretty much every lo-fi combination that I've heard in terms of like the RX or the RC-20 or even the Wolf compressor. I like this more. I like it better than the hardware SP404 or the 303. People are going to hate me for saying that, but you have to remember that those are actually digital effects that you're using, just like these are digital effects. But like I said, I don't like comparing these type of plugins to actual hardware. I just ask myself, does it sound good? Does it sound great? And the answer is, it sounds beyond anything that I would have imagined getting inside of a DAW, for sure, in terms of just that authentic lo-fi sound. If you've watched this entire video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.